One of the great privileges of being your bishop is that I have the opportunity to see God at work all across our diocese. In all our deaneries, I see faithful clergy serving quietly and sacrificially. I see lay leaders stepping forward in courage. I see churches feeding the hungry, discipling young people, caring for families, and bringing the hope of Jesus Christ into communities that desperately need Him. Again and again, I'm reminded of something St. Paul writes in 1 Corinthians chapter 3. I planted, Apollos watered, but God gave the growth. God is giving growth here. He's opening doors for ministry across our diocese, and the bishop's annual challenge is an invitation to step through those doors together. And so I want to invite you into that shared mission through 3 simple commitments. First, we are called to reach new people. Jesus tells us in Matthew 28 to go and make disciples of all nations. The church has never been called merely to maintain or sustain itself. We are called outward toward those who don't know Christ, toward communities that are overlooked, toward people who are spiritually hungry. Through the bishop's annual challenge, we want to support new Hispanic-language worshiping communities in Southern California that will cost more than what the local parishes in that area can bear. We want to establish ministry among students and young adults, specifically bringing financial aid to those who are already ministering to college students through regular campus outreach. You know, these are not abstract ideas. These are real ministries, reaching real people with the love of Jesus Christ. Secondly, we're called to raise up new leaders. And one of my deepest concerns is for the next generation of Christian leaders. Healthy generational churches do not happen by accident. Faithful ministry requires discipleship, formation, encouragement, an investment that has a long-term goal in mind. So Paul writes to Timothy, "What you have heard from me, entrust to faithful men and women who will be able to teach others also." And that's the vision before us. Multiplication and renewal that spans generations. And for that you need strong and resilient leaders. The bishop's annual challenge will help support leadership development, youth ministry, clergy formation, and the training of lay leaders to carry the gospel into the future. And finally, we're called to strengthen local churches for lasting mission. The bishop's annual challenge is not meant to replace faithful giving to your parish. Your local church remains essential, and your tithe to the local church. The bishop's annual challenge is an opportunity to go further together. In the book of Acts, we see the early church sharing resources so that the mission of God could flourish beyond any one community. That same spirit of partnership still matters today. So how will it work? Well, through a clear application and review process, funds will be distributed to ministries that demonstrate meaningful impact with ongoing accountability and reporting to ensure transparency and stewardship. So I want to invite you to pray. Pray for our churches. Pray for our clergy and leaders. Pray for those who have not yet encountered the transforming love of Jesus Christ. And if you are able, I invite you to give. Each year as I bring this challenge before the diocese, my hope is that as these ministries grow, so too will our shared commitment to support them. Every gift, however large or small it may be, becomes part of something greater, raising up leaders, reaching new communities, strengthening local churches, and extending the transforming love of Jesus Christ throughout our diocese. May God bless you and keep you, and may He multiply 30, 60, and 100-fold your gifts. God bless you.